What's up, Squared Nation? Real quick before we start the video, I just wanted to remind you guys to sign up for the Patreon. We are accepting pre-orders right now for the World Tournament set. It's $60 per booster box shipped. So if you unlock the $5 Patreon tier, Counter Club, you'll have access to these discounted rates on product. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. What is up, Squared Nation? Welcome back to the Battle Chamber. I have my teammate Enrique on the left with the Galactic Emperor Frieza, and myself on the right with BoxGeta. Shout out to my teammate Enrique for building something off the cuff, sticking to his guns, playing his favorite color. This deck is very, very spicy. You'll see as the game rolls on. Real quick, I do have the winner here for our giveaway for the Ultimate Box. I want to thank all of the participants and thank everybody that helps get us to 1,000 subscribers here at No Counters, No Combos. But the winner of the Ultimate Box giveaway is Ram Luna the Third. Ram Luna the Third, congratulations. Please get in touch with me so I can get your information and make sure that you get your winnings. I'll give you about a day or two to respond. That way we can sort it out. And if it don't get to me within that time, then we'll pass it on to somebody else. But Ram Luna the Third, if you get this message or if you see this video, please contact me so I can get your information to send you the rewards, which again is a master set of the Ultimate Box. So it's something definitely to look forward to. So we're going to get right into the gameplay here. We got both players going through their mulligans, both players going through their initial draw phases to see what it is they're going to start with in the beginning of this game. Real quick, if you guys don't know what the leader does, the Galactic Emperor Frieza on the front side, once per turn at the end of your turn, you can switch one of your battle cards to active mode. It awakens at 4 or less, draw 2 cards, and the back auto draw when it attacks, and at the end of the turn you can restand 2 of your battle cards. So it's pretty good right now, especially in this meta. Keeping your board presence alive is very, very effective, and you'll see how effective and how efficient it is with the card choices that Enrique decided to use in this build. And then as far as the BoxGeta goes, it's one of the new leaders from the Ultimate Box. It's a very unique leader. It's the only leader in the game that has this ability. On the front side, it's very generic. If you have a Universe 7 battle card, or if you have a Universe 7 card in your energy, it gains 5k and can draw a card. Awakens at 4 or less life, untap 2 energy. On the back, it's very, very unique, where when you attack, you can take one of your energies, put them in your hand, and replace it. And you have the option of not replacing it. That's why everybody's up in arms with this BoxGeta, because of the effectiveness with the Forced Ejection Mass Saiyan. That's pretty much what the leaders do. We're going to get right into it. I'm a little behind here. Enrique charged the Bardock, played a Bardock, took a life, pass. And then I charged the Guinea, tap, play the Bardock, take a life. And here we go. Bardock into leader, 10k. He's going to snap, take that damage, putting him down to 6. I'm going to swap out my Bardock for Goten. And the merry-go-round goes round and round. Swing with Goten, activate auto, look at the top 3. Pretty sure I'm going to add that Unyielding into my hand here, because Unyielding Spirit Trunks is ridiculous with a blue leader. And there you go, combo up to 15, untap the yellow energy, and now we just keep going. So he decides to take that life, put him down to 5. Let's see how it goes here. Flute, RIP Flute. Bounce the Goten back to hand, draw a card. Tap the 1 active yellow Guinea, play Bardock, take a life. Bardock swing to leader. Put myself down to 6 life this turn to my opponent's 5 life. He's going to take that damage, putting him down to 4, which is awakening range. We're going to swap out for another Goten, attack, look at the top 3, add a card, put the other 2 at the bottom, and let's see if we combo up here on the Goten. No combos on the Goten. Enrique decides to drop up Zarbon, go up to 15k, saving himself some damage. And we're going to, hold on there, we're going to swing one more time here with the leader. I guess he forgot that the leader was still active. Leader into leader, 10k to 10k. Awaken, draw 2 cards. 10 to 15, no combo, he's safe. And I'll pass turn. So we got a draw here, charge, 4 life. That's it. Turn 1 awaken. I mean, it's, you're taking damage, but you're not taking any bad damage. There is such thing as good damage and bad damage. So he's going to choose to charge the March of the Great Apes. He's going to swap out the Bardock to play the Goten. He's going to attack with his leader here into the Goten, 15 to 10. No counters. Let's see if he decides to combo up here. Let's see if he decides to put a little bit more pressure on this Goten, force his opponent to use cards in his hand to save it, or just let it die. Yeah, I'm just going to let it go. And Goten swings the leader. Look at top 3, add a card. Put the rest at the bottom of the deck. Goten's a very, very powerful card. I'm going to snap take that damage, putting me down to 5. So Frieza is at 4, Vegeta is at 5. He's going to tap 1 yellow to play the Bardock, take a life, putting him down to 3, which is kind of risky, towards the late game here because you're only at 2 energy, so there's really not much you can do as far as management is concerned because you're not playing blue. But he does play the free Gine blocker, which is very, very good. Free blockers are very good this format. He decides to swap out the Bardock for another Goten, swing into leader, activate auto, look at top 3. So much filtering, so much digging. Goten is such a great card for low cost. I love playing cards efficiently in this game. That's why I like playing decks that can do most of their damage with just 3 or 4 energies. But Goten is definitely one of the strongest cards in tandem with the Bardock. So it looks like there's some questions here regarding the leader. I believe Enrique is asking if there needs to be a Universe 7 in the charge area in order for the leader to get his ability off. Now, in one aspect that is true, but in the main aspect of the leader it's not. So Vegeta only gains the ability to increase his attack by 5,000 if there's X amount of Universe 7s charged in the energy zone. So on the front side he'll gain 5k and the ability to draw a card when there's 1 Universe 7, and on the back side he'll gain 5k when there's 3 Universe 7s in the charge area. But that's not what we're focusing on. We want the energy manipulation to allow us access into our Massaian, which does not require, a Universe 7 in the charge area. So he's just debating now whether he wants to combo up on this Goten and put more pressure, and he hasn't decided what card to add to his hand yet. So he takes one, puts the other 2 at the bottom. Doesn't look like there's any combos here. No combos, so we're just going to take that, put ourselves down to 4. I mean, he basically did the work for us. And he's going to pass his turn and untap the 2 Gotens. It's very, very strong with that Frieza leader being able to untap those 2 Gotens. Especially with nobody playing main board removal right now, you're going to have a filter card every turn. So we're going to pass, draw, charge a Bardock. So we're at 2 yellow energy here. And you just want to play this out efficiently now. Vegeta is very good at energy manipulation for multiple reasons. He is an untapped leader. He also has access to Senzu Bean and Unyielding Spirit Trunks, which allows you to recycle the same energies. So he's going to play. We're going to play a successor here. Add a Bardock to our hand. Very, very good card. It kind of. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Kind of gets the engine rolling here, and because your opponent's at 3, it's not a bad play for you to put yourself at equal life. But instead, we're going to go with the route of playing the Grandpa Gohan, which is valid swap target for Goten. And we're going to tap the energy to play the Gohan, swap him out for Goten, attack into the leader, look at the top 3, add a card, put the other 2 at the bottom, and then continue the turn in the combo phase. The best part of Goten is that you can look at the top 3. We're going to combo with the Unyielding to untap the yellow energy here. So we're at 15k to 15k. Enrique's combo to combo out or take the damage. So he combos a Bardock to save himself 15 to 20k. We're going to tap a yellow to play the Grandpa Gohan and swap in another Goten. Same thing, attack, look at the top 3. As I was saying before, it's so good to filter through your deck and look at the top 3 and essentially correct your next 2 draws. We're going to swing with the Goten, combo the Unyielding to untap. This is what I'm saying. The access to energy manipulation and recycling the same energy over and over and over makes for an efficient strategy because you're playing low-cost battle cards. You're not overcharging in the game, and you're still maintaining hand advantage because you're not wasting cards in the charge area. So it's a very effective strategy. So we're going to tap one energy, play a Bardock, looking for a response because we are playing against the Frieza leader, so you want to make sure there's no cold bloodlust, but we are going to take that damage here, put ourselves down to 3. We have not yet awakened yet, so remember, when Vegeta awakens, he untaps 2 energy, but we're going to play some free Guinea blockers to fortify our defense here and see exactly what it is that we're going to turn out coming within these next couple turns here. I'm going to awaken to untap the 1 yellow energy. Now, this is where all the fun starts. Attack into leader, auto, draw a card. You have the option of taking up the energy and replacing it. Enrique is going to tap 1 yellow here for a Nimbus. He's going to discard. He's going to discard a Cold Bloodlust to activate the ability. And then as he's doing that, I take my auto draw from the leader. And I re-up that Bardock from energy and put it in hand. And now is where the fun starts. So we're going to warp here for Force Ejection Messian. Because I'm only at 1 energy to my opponent's 2, and having charged this turn, I have the ability now to warp one of my opponent's energies, keeping him even with myself. The reason this strategy is so effective with the Vegeta leader is because you control how much energy you have that turn. So it's essentially always going to be a live play. So we're going to attack Force Ejection into leader. Enrique is going to snap the blocker down. We're just going to pass turn. It's okay to tap out when you have a couple blockers on board, knowing that your opponent does not have many options with such low energy. Most decks play an on-curve strategy where they'll turn out or tempo out threats on turns 3 and 4 with the amount of energy, especially the Super Saiyan 3 leader, because of the ability to untap 3 energy at the end of the turn. They're always going to be playing at least a 3-drop. So Enrique's going to charge a Zarbon. He's got 2 active yellows. Going to swing with the Goten into leader. Look at top 3. Looks like he added a Nimbus off of that and put the rest at the bottom of the deck. No combos from Enrique. We're going to combo the 1 Gohan to go up to 15. Next Goten attack, same thing. Look at top 3. Add 1. Put the others at the bottom. Let's see if he combos on this second strike here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any combos. So we pass it back to a defensive combo to see if he's going to save the Goten. And he chooses to save it by comboing a Grandpa Gohan. Now, leader into leader, 15k to 15k, swing, auto, draw. Obviously no counters because we're tapped out. No blocks. Let's see if there decides to be any offensive combos. No. So we're just going to snap down that Hope of Universe, Backbone of Universe 7 Super Combo draw card. He's looking for an Overrealm play here, but I think he only has 6 engrave. So he does need to get 1 more card in there to activate Scientist Fu, which you guys all know how I feel about Scientist Fu. I think it's one of the best finishers in the game. For such low amount of energy, and the power that it brings is ridiculous, but it looks like Enrique's kind of running out of plays here. He only has 2 energy. That does kind of put a damper in his strategy because, as you can see by what's charged in his energy, he does play a Great Ape, a March of the Great Ape variant. So you want to get to 4 so you can turbo out your apes. He's going to pass turn, activate leader ability to untap the 2 Gotens. And here we go. Draw, charge Bardock. So now I have 2 active yellow energies. Goten attack, look at the top 3, add 1 to hand, put the rest at the bottom of the deck. It's so good being able to look at your deck multiple times because you can kind of, if you get the right amount of information from the cards that you have remaining in your deck, you can kind of see where everything's at. And it just gives you a free shuffle towards the end of the game if you play like a successor or something. So he is going to super combo on that Goten, putting him up to 20. Enrique is going to respond with another super combo, saving himself from that damage. Second Goten goes in for a swing here. Top 3, add a card. Ooh, the combo evolution. Iron Will Bardock. These cards are very, very good. Again, it's a 20k double strike threat for 1 energy, evolving on top of a Bardock. You're always going to have a Bardock on board with this new 1-drop progenitor. It's just, why not? It's a no-brainer. Why not play that card? But he does combo out. So we're going to tap a yellow here. Bring out Planet Vegeta. which essentially searches 80% of our deck, because not only is it searching the apes, it does search super combo, as you can see there. Also has the ability to search unyielding trunks because it's a 2-drop Saiyan, and Planet Vegeta searches for 4 or less Saiyan with no color restriction. So it's a very, very good card. Whatever piece you might need to extend your play or be defensive next turn, you have the ability to search it. So we're going to attack into leader here. 15 to 15. Auto. Doesn't seem to be any counters coming. Just waiting for Enrique to make his decision. Any day now. Any day now. It does get kind of grindy towards the late game, because you want to try to read your opponent's plays as efficiently as you possibly can. But with a deck like this, there really is really hard to read it, because you draw so much in the deck that you can draw into a major piece that would swing the momentum in your favor. So I think Enrique is just deciding whether he's going to negate, and he does. He plays that Nimbus. The auto still goes off, so Vegeta still draw a card and take up an energy and replace it. Let's see if he decides to replace it, or if he chooses not to, giving himself a live force ejection play. And just by the looks of it, doesn't look like he's going to replace that energy, so he's going to attack Iron Will into leader, 20k double strike. No counters. He's going to combo the unyielding trunks to untap the 1 yellow energy, putting him at 25k double strike. Let's see what Enrique decides to do here. 25k is the sweet spot on an awakened leader, because it forces them to use at least 2 cards to combo out, which is what you want to do. If you're not going to successfully be able to put damage or calculate how much damage output you're going to have each turn, you definitely want to at least burn some cards out of your opponent's hand, because this game is about hand advantage. The larger your hand is, the more likely you are to win. So Enrique is going to take that 2 damage for double strike, putting him down to 1, which is very, very risky, because essentially all your cards swing for lethal. So we're going to tap the 1 to overwhelm for the force ejection. Just waiting to bait out that Bloodlust, but he doesn't have the Bloodlust response, so we're gonna what's it called? We're gonna warp away his only active yellow energy, essentially getting rid of any countermeasure he might have. And with a small novel in hand, you best believe that there's going to be some super combos and some 5k combos. You're going to shotgun into here for game. So let's see exactly how this sequence is out. But I'm pretty sure just by calculation, Flute, draw a card, add a Goten. So the good thing about Flute is obviously you're drawing a card, but you're adding another 5k combo into your hand, so to use it. So we're going to attack Force Ejection into leader here. Obviously no counters because he's tapped out. So it's the combo phase for the offensive player, and let's see if he decides to make a game-winning push. Super combo, draw. Super combo, draw. What else are you going to combo? So we're at 15, 25, 35. Combos of 2 Guineas, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 70k single strike into leader. Enrique has to get to 75 to combo out. We're just going to redo this math here. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. Enrique plays a Dodoria super combo, 10k draw a card. So that's 15, that's 25, that's 35 with the Zarbon and the Goten. He needs to get to 70k. That's 45. Does he have enough resources to get out of this mess? Oh, I guess not. So he just decides to scoop it up. And that's, folks, is how the cookie crumbles. Do not sleep on the Galactic Emperor leader. It's a very, very good leader. The ability to untap battle cards is very, very potent right now in this format, especially with the abusiveness that Goten offers their players. But do not sleep on this Box Vegeta either. It's a very, very hard counter to SS3 decks. So try it out, see if you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Be there or be squared.